So today is the most important game in Angel Reese's career. And there's honestly a potential that she loses the Rookie of the Year race today. Or probably, she won't lose today. She might lose it tomorrow. And that is a fact. That is a complete fact. There is a chance that tomorrow the Rookie of the race could be over. And it's not a crazy thing to say, but Angel Reese has still she's got to really, really step up tonight. But before we get on, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 22.75K by the end of the day. We're about 125 off. So, if you guys don't know, the Aces are playing the Sky at 3 a.m. my time. I'm probably not going to be live for it. I'll probably just, because I just don't want to... I won't have the energy from 3 to 6 a.m. I'm not going to lie. I will not have that energy from 3 to 6 a.m. So I will probably watch the game, record like a couple of breakdowns at like 6 a.m. and leave it at that. But the Rookie of the Year race is very, very... It's blown wide open. And Angel Reese can not only... Angel Wilson can not only basically put a stop to Angel Reese's Rookie of the Year, she can almost hand Caitlin Clark the Rookie of the Year. But this is a big game because the Aces are not gonna take this lightly. And this isn't going to be no Tina Charles where Angel Reese is going to be fouled to get her 10th point for a double-double. Angel Wilson is going to want to destroy. She is going to want to absolutely destroy Angel Reese. She wants to get a unanimous MVP. She doesn't want there to even be a question of who the MVP is. Last year, she got one fourth place vote, and she wasn't even that annoyed about Alyssa Thomas or Breanna Steward. It was the fourth place vote that got to her, and she was third in MVP voting. She wants this to be unanimous, and right now it's going to be unanimous. So Angel Wilson is going to try to absolutely destroy Angel Reese. So is Angel Reese going to get the better of Angel Wilson tonight? No. Of course she's not. Of course she's not. Are the Sky going to win? Now that is what they need to do. Like, the Sky need to keep Angel Wilson to an inefficient game, and they need to win. Angel Wilson, this is where all eyes are on her in this game. She's playing the best stretch of basketball in her career. She wants to be in that GOAT convo. I could see her trying to put up 40 on Angel Reese. I could see her trying to do that. And if Reese can hold Angel Wilson to 20, if she can hold her to 20 and like 8 rebounds on like 8 of 22 shooting, and they lose, okay, the Rookie of the Year is not over. She's done an unbelievable job on Angel Wilson. If Aja goes for 40, because this is the direct matchup. There is a direct matchup, and especially because defense is a lot of the reason why Angel Reese has been given Rookie of the Year. Like, she could get absolutely cooked in this game. And again, that's not a knock on her. Angel Wilson cooks everybody. So, as in terms of, like, anyone's opinion on Angel Reese, it shouldn't change. Like, genuinely, you're going to have, like, she's going to be cooked anyway. It makes no odds for how you think of Angel Reese a player. If you liked Angel Reese before this game, you should still like Angel Reese after this game. But what it does take into account is the Rookie of the Year race. Because the big reason why this was a race is because Chicago Sky supposedly are the better team and winning matters. And Angel Reese a winner. But she won 2 years ago in a college tournament where her team completely outmanned Caitlin Clark. She hasn't won anything since. Her team started off 3-3. Like, since going 3-3, or they were 3-2, sorry. So they were 3-2 to start the year. Since then, they are 6-12. Sorry, 6-13. They are 6-13 after starting the year 3-2, whereas the Fever started off the year 1-8, and since then are 10-6. So over the last 16 games for the Fever, they are 10-6. for the Chicago Sky, assuming they lose tonight, over their last, 6-13, over their last 19 games of 6-13. So there is a big, you can't use the winning argument anymore. They beat the Liberty at the start of the year, and people are still talking about how they beat the Liberty by 40 in preseason. Like, I didn't watch with my own eyes FC Barcelona beat the champion Lakers with Kobe in preseason. But yeah, this is so important because I think if this goes the way I think it's going to go, and like the Liberty were there for the taking in that second game. Big first quarter lead, and the Liberty didn't have Breanna Steward or Lainey Hamilton. So like they were there for the taking. Double-digit loss. If this ends up being a blowout win for the Aces, and Angel Reese has, unless she goes 25-15, if A'ja Wilson goes and has 40, the defensive argument is kind of almost being thrown out, even though she is a much better defender than Caitlin Clark. And then the record is just, especially if Caitlin Clark wins tomorrow, it could be over. Like, I'm sorry, 9-15 versus 12-14, with a much easier record in the second half of the season, a much easier schedule in the second half of the season. I think it's done. I think it could be done tomorrow. And if Caitlin Clark drops a complete stinker and doesn't pick it up in the fourth quarter again, and Angel Reese goes for 25-15 and they win this game somehow, it's still not a tie, but Angel Reese becomes within touching distance of Caitlin Clark. So this is the day where she either stays in the race or goes almost so far out of the race that it's impossible. Like, it's not going to be, look, if they lose this, it's not going to be impossible. It's not impossible. But if this game goes the way I think it's going to go, the way with the 1 month break, I think that's it. I think it's going to be it. I think Angel Reese put up a good fight. She put up a great fight. She's going to have an unbelievable career. But at this close. It is that they are about this close to the Rookie of the Year being given to Caitlin Clark. And ironically enough, it's A'ja Wilson, who is the mentor for Angel Reese, who has the opportunity to take her out of the Rookie of the Year race by destroying her today. But at the end of the day, even though you're a mentor for Angel Reese, I've always said this, you're always happy for the young players. You're always that until those young players overtake you. And then it's like, okay, yeah, it's on. As the one thing is I think a lot of the praise that Angel Reese was getting at the start of the year from the other players was because they were like, okay, we're not the biggest fans of Caitlin Clark, but you know what? She's the player we can take on. And as soon as Angel Reese started playing really well, as soon as Angel Reese started playing like an all-star, now it's like, oh no, for the other players, we're treating you the same as we're treating Caitlin, and it has been a bit of a struggle. Either way, though, it's going to be an interesting game to watch. If not for nothing else, to watch A'ja Wilson go off.